Hello, it's me again. In this video, I am doing this computer video. Now, I know I haven't done much gameplay in a while. I just did a video, a follow-up to the how to make music on a Chromebook in 2019. Well, I want to do another video. In this video, I want to try and fix up my 2012 computer, which I got in 2016. Let me just tell you about a little bit of the story about this real fast. I got this computer in 2016, February 2016, for my editing, but just recently in mid 2018, this thing has become very slow. Now, I used to edit a lot of content from in between 2016 and 2018, and this thing has really gotten slower. Now, I've seen a lot of videos online on how to fix these machines, especially desktops, but this one I haven't really found a good alternative. I'm thinking it's just dirty. Like, I haven't vacuumed this thing in a couple of years, but it's either that or it's really full of videos. Now, I was on here intentionally specifically to retrieve a video file, but then I figured I'd record a video at the same time for this channel. So I'll go over here to this PC, and it's going to show you the drives. This is the main drive, the local disk. This is about a terabyte, and you see it's a little more than halfway full. Now, my problem, I think, one of the problems could be that this thing is full of stuff, and it has over 100 and something gigs worth of video files and about 200 gigs worth of pictures, and you add those all up, you get about 500 gigs worth of excess storage. So I could delete all the files, but then I'll be looking for it in the future, and if I can't find it, then then I'm screwed. So I figured I would just try in the basics, like delete some files and etc. etc. How many mono, just do some of that stuff. If it doesn't work, it's probably because it's aged, and the computer only cost $400. There's a bundle of everything came in, which is pretty damn good for a bundle, but still. Like cars, after they get run down, beat up, it's always good for a little tune-up. And I don't want to pay to get this thing fixed, I want to try and fix it myself. Okay, I'm recording this with my DSLR. I don't want to use my phone too much because it's eating up too much storage. And I use that to maintain my work. So I got a lot of video on here. Now, as you see, I got quite a bit of files. Like, these three in general are 7 gigs, 7.22 gigs. So, of course, deleting this wouldn't do much, considering the fact I have over 100 gigs worth of stuff. These right here are another 7.74 gigs. Now, I'm not just going to keep doing math equations and, oh, this is 7 gigs, this is this is that. I'm just going to delete some stuff, but not these. These were filmed in 2016. I did lawn care videos. I don't want to delete these. I'm sure there are videos on this computer from, like, gosh knows how long ago that I haven't even gotten rid of. So, it's me mowing the grass. Man, I look so skinny back then. What went wrong with me? Well, I don't know. Let's just say that's a story from that time. So basically, I have many folders, like folders from email attachments, which I haven't taken video of. That's from my uncle. He has a tree cam. These Windows 10 files are as old as this computer itself. I made that when I put on Windows 10. This thing originally took Windows 8.1 and 8, but what's that? But now it's running Windows 10, as you can probably see. You can also check for updates. Now, for updates, you can't do it from the file browser. Now, I've been using Windows for years, so and I don't want to say this out loud because this computer might get mad at me and must misbehave, but I'm gonna get a MacBook. I'm looking at them, and actually the 13-inch looks pretty affordable compared to the 15-inch. So I figured I would do that. Because this time I don't work on, I don't do, I don't know, I can't even talk. Anyway, you can check for updates. This computer, I'm sure, has a ton of updates needed. Now, you can have a try. And if it finds updates, I will have to install them. And as you see, there's one update. Now, there's another way you could free up space, but personally, I would just suggest to oh crap, knock on wood, to vacuum out the back of the computer. Now, the fan port can also get gunked up with dust. I don't want to do it now because it's after 7 o'clock and everyone's probably trying to sleep, but I may have to try that. It wouldn't hurt, you know. It doesn't hurt to try and do something like that. Oh crap, I missed it. This thing was lagging the video playback. It's my cat chasing, looking at a bird in 2016. More like file archive because it's footage here from over 2 years ago. Anyway, yeah. I wish I could time travel and go back to the day that I filmed this. It's a good time to live. Hey, it's next morning and I'm going to be doing this, not the second, but some point in a few minutes. And we're going to try and clean this baby up. I was on here last night and it seemed to run pretty fast, but I still want to give it a little vacuum, see if that fixes the performance a little bit. Yeah, just for the fun of it. Alright. Here's another way you can fix up your computer by shutting it down and vacuuming it out. I can't even talk to it. My gosh. Now it's taking a while to shut down. Alright. I'm gonna fire this thing back up when I'm done. I just want to get the thing vacuumed up. I just got done vacuuming my room while I was in here. I figured I would Alright. There we go. Get this. Oh, there we go. Alright. There's another way you can clean your computer by vacuuming out the ports. In this case, that's all I got right there, so I figured I would vacuum that out. Oh, it was a lot of work. Okay. I have vacuumed out the ports, and I've fired it back on. I'm typing my super secret password. And see how it's how it performs. It was performing good before. I just wanted to vacuum out the air vent. This thing only has one opening in the back of it, and that's the fan. It's the fan opening, the fan vent, or whatever you want to call it. So I managed to clean that out. Now this thing still has over 400 gigs worth of stuff on the hard drive, and about probably 1/3 of that is just crap and garbage that I failed to delete from over the last 2 years. So there's probably content there from like early 2017 I'm not even using that isn't worth saving. I could just get rid of, but it would take a long time to go through all the files, and the fact that I don't have all that time. Even though there's snow outside right now and there's nothing else for me to do, I figured I would just do this. Now, there is over 130 different files on this computer from when I used to edit. Well, I wouldn't say used to, but when I edited through 2017 and 2016 and even 2018. And the way I file things is just horrendous, because I put things in a folder, within a folder, within a folder, within a folder, and eventually I'm sitting there clicking through seven or eight different folders until I finally get to what I'm looking for, and then it's just something I'm not even looking for. So anyway, let's see how it performs. It's a little bit slow because I first fired it up. It's kind of cranky, but after some time of it being on, it should wake up. And another thing to look into if your computer is running slow is to check the background applications, which you can view from here if you're on Windows. Now, personally, I'm using Windows for a couple of years now. I want to use Mac for editing, but if you want to shut down certain apps, you left-click, or I'm sorry, you right-click, and then it should show something, but it's taking a while here. Exit. Now, I'm gonna exit from OneNote. So everything's not in focus. I'm using a DSLR camera with that doesn't have now focus. So close. And you could close. I'm gonna close iCloud as well. Oh shit! Or not. And when that happens, the computer should run fast after about 5 minutes of doing that. The thing is, if you want, there is a way to disable that from running in the background. I forget how to do it, but there's a way to. I know you're probably saying, well, what are you reviewing something like this if you don't know what you're talking about? Well, because there are I'm not really like Android. I'm not really a Windows fan. Like the fact I'm using a Windows computer here for sometimes edit some things. I have the Windows computer here for managing work, and I'm gonna buy me a MacBook for editing. But I got this thing until then, so I'm using this for 4 years and I haven't figured out how to use most of the features. So yeah, that is how you clean your computer. I'll have to delete more files from this machine, but that'll have to be it for this. As much as I can know from how to do this. So with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll be doing more videos like this in the future and more gameplay content. But that is it for this video. I've done what I could to this computer. So yeah, that being said, don't forget to peace out.